What's up, YouTube? It's the Nerd Surgical Ninja here. So after waiting about 7 to 8 months for my Moducase from Moducase, it is finally here. Don't look at my address. And it is heavy. I cannot even barely pick up one. So we're gonna drag this into the office and build it in there. And let's see what we got. So there's been a mistake. I thought I bought the risers with drawers, and apparently I just bought risers. I guess the 1/6 scale one doesn't even come with drawers in the risers. So my bad. I just wasted almost 200 bucks. So womp womp. All right, let's get this bad boy built. All right, already a fail. I'm building the risers right now. Open the thing and they have the wrong Allen key. I opened all the boxes as the same Allen key. It's too small. Luckily, I went and got a multi-Allen key, whatever you would call this. This is a must-have in your toolbox. So if you don't have one, you need one. All right, first one's done. I'm not really gonna make this kind of like a how to build video because there's already a pretty good one. I'll actually link it in the description below. So this is just the risers I'm building right now. To the first two, it's pretty simple. You put the screw in, you slide this bar in, and then you tighten it through this hole. And then there's a hole right there. And then that's it. I'm using this not pizza crap, using the tool that they never gave me to do that. So very necessary tool. So if you get this and they don't give you the tool Allen key like they did to me, you're effed. Okay, another thing. This frame in the instruction video says it comes pre-built. It does not come pre-built. So you have to get the 4 pieces and attach them to each other. This is actually the front frame. So this frame in my left hand is actually this frame right here. So there's magnets in it, and that's what the plexiglass front attaches to. But yeah, so that was wrong. Wasn't really, once you start building this a lot, you kind of figure it's pretty straightforward how to build that. Also, I hate these plexiglass. All these covers, these take so long to peel off. Like you have to get your little nail in there and peel it off. Like for all the money you spent, they couldn't have put like a tab that you could just grab and peel off. And there's so many of these, like, holy crap. I have to do all these. And then let's go to the hallway here. These are the front of the display cabinet. Those are going to be a beezy to take off. I haven't even done one yet, so I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, first one, stack of 4 is done. I threaded all the lights into it. I plugged them all into a extension cord there in the corner and just hid all the wires behind the riser there so you can't really see it when you're looking at it from the side or kind of even the front. The wires here are all tucked behind the display cabinet there. And then the power supply to each level. So each level has its own power supply, and it's only 2 amps. It says 2 amps should supply only 1 level. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to connect it here into this one, and I'm going to run 2 shelves to one. And I did a experiment. One power supply of 2 amps can support 4 lights. If you go above 4 lights, the light kind of gets diminished. So yeah, so 4 is okay. Holy shit, we're finally done. It took probably 12 hours total because I'm so bad. Yeah, that was not a fun building experience. I'll link a video below that I followed. It kind of helped out a lot. But yeah, so this is it. The 1/6 scale Moducase. And I used those 2 risers, 2 levels of risers. I actually thought these were the risers with drawers. So I kind of effed myself. And they actually, this style does not have the drawers. It's only like the single, kind of like the D12 kind of looking thing. So, but I'm kind of curious, if you buy 2 of those, can you combine them? Anyway, yeah, so this is it, finally done. I just got to move all my figures in. Each section actually has its own power supply. And it says it should only power 1, but I actually just connected them together. And then the power supply goes down here, so you can see here. So this one, the power supply goes down in the back, and then I put them all on the side there. So instead of having 8 power supplies, I just have 4. And actually you could kind of tell, maybe not in the video, but I'd say the left side that's closest to the power supply is actually 20% brighter than the right. But I think that's a trade-off to having to wire 8 of these and put them into that power outlet. And actually these power outlets wouldn't even be able to supply all that power, I think. So yeah, so let's finish combining these. I'm gonna put this like little wedge that kind of pulls them together, and then we'll fill this up. I just kind of had my predators out because I wanted to see how they looked, if I could use these like risers I had, and as you can see, probably not. Yeah, maybe. Oof, so close. So I think if you were to get a riser, maybe like, I don't know, like an inch, 2 inches in height. This is way too high. What is this, like 4 inches? Yeah, it's way too high. So yeah, if you want a riser, it would have to be 2 or 3 inches. All right, here is the Moducase with all the figures put in. I've been collecting figures for about 3 years. I didn't put all my figures in here because I decided I don't have enough space for them all, so I'll be listing them for sale, and I just kind of lost interest in them. So there's a lot of empty space here. I'm going to be leaving those for incoming figures from pre-orders, and I'm actually thinking about putting these figures on the bottom shelf, and I'm debating on getting rid of the Lord of the Rings line so I could have Legos on this shelf that I want to be shown. But we will see when the time comes for that. But yeah, you could see it looks pretty good once it's filled up. These light sources, each box has its own light source. But I actually was able to link right here 2 into 1 power source. So the power source is into the wall here, and it's running behind, up, and over. And you can't tell in the video, but this right side is actually a little bit less light than the left side. But for me, it was worth it because I didn't want to have 2, 4, 6, 8 power supplies plugged into one extension. I think this outlet can't even handle that wattage. So it's worth it to me. You could connect 2 and it's fine. The trade-off is fine for me. So anyway, that is that. I have not put the dust panels on yet. They're here. I was gonna put that on in a second. And actually, I don't even know where the screws are, but anyway, these are magnetic and they just magnetize onto the panels here. And then you use a screw to attach it onto this point. So that's what you do for that. And yeah. So do I think it was worth it? I actually got this for 40% off their website. And I think it is still not worth it. F this site. It took like a year to come back. They're super unorganized. Like the communication with the company. Oh, I don't know why this is shaking. I think we're having an earthquake in California. But yeah, the company is they're just kind of shady. Like their communication was not good. And when they responded to me, they responded to me and every single other person who has an order open with them. I was like, dude, what happened to privacy? Like, do they not care about your privacy? They straight up were sending my email to every single person. But yeah, just going over how it looks real quick. By the way, this is like for this is the 1/6 scale version. I'll put a link in it. Even though I don't recommend it, I'll put a link below to the product. If I were to go back, I would have ordered the slightly taller one. You can see that on like Justin's collection for his figures. But yeah, that extra height definitely would have worked out because you could do multiple rows. But yeah, this is my Resident Evil horror game 1. Yeah, you could tell definitely getting crowded in there. So I would have, for a couple, it wasn't even that much more, like a couple $100 more total, got the taller one. And if I got the taller one, I definitely would have had space because you could see the height there. So on the top there, I'm probably gonna put some Lego sets and statues. Oh, and also I bought the risers, and I did 2 sets of risers. So even if I had got it without the risers, I would have had even more space. So yeah, I definitely could have got the taller, wider ones, and they would have fit. Kind of just almost barely fits in this little section of my office. But yeah, that's it. That's the Moducase. We'll do a collection tour once I have everything set up in the office, because as you could tell, it is a mess in here. Just oh, hey. Yeah, just stuff everywhere. But yeah, I give it a 5 out of 10. It's meh, not worth the price, even with the discount. Some people in the 1/6 scale community prefer these Billy cases from IKEA. They're actually pretty sturdy, and they just do a custom thing. IKEA actually sells their Billy cases with like lights and glass on them, but you could just do a custom one where I've seen people run their own LEDs through the Billy cases and put like little glass panels or doors. But yeah, so that is an option you could do instead, and it would have been significantly cheaper than Moducase. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.